4. Voices go up, but we don't care here at the NorCal Sports Basketball Summer Camp. I am Coach Goody, and we're going to be giving you everything here on day 4. We got the WNBA game going. Dream versus the Aces. We just got done with a little film breakdown, footwork breakdown. So in the morning, all the kids get a little extra work, and then we go into playing. Winners, wide open, very confident on the take. Regarza, block shot. Pugh for 2. Going the other way, here comes Beatty. Good sophomore guard. Coming in, swim for 2. Good backdoor cut by Miss Koldani. She tries to flick it up before she gets any contact, and it goes the other way. Alexis Winters, our three-point competition winner last night. Stayed up, had our three-point competition. Hopefully y'all watched us. If you did not, go back and watch it. Winters trying to drive through everybody, but it gets tipped away, and it stays here. Bentz on the inbound. Regaza. Just like her being more confident today, ball going another way. Two-0 game. Our games are starting earlier. Our playoffs start today. So every game matters now. Beatty on the drive for 2. Counted. Miss Amaya Beatty out of Taylorsville. Regaza aggressive down the lane. Tries to get a shot off, gets it to Pugh, and Pugh for 2. Add 2 more on for Miss Pugh. Beatty. And the best part about this girls' game is they're all being more aggressive. They're all getting more confidence. They're all getting better. That's the biggest part of the game. And it is 4-2 matchup. Winners on the drive, turns the corner, trying to make something happen, step through, thought about a shot. It's tipped away by Miss Beatty, and it's going back the other way. Try to get it ahead. Regaza tips it out, and it's going to stay with the Dream. Bless you. Dream on the inbound. Koldani, our leading scorer. Beatty, aggressive, shoots a jumper, can't complete. Davies tries to get in there and get a rebound, but it's slapped out of her hand. And we're going back the other way. And we are underway. Ball on the inbound, low side to Davies. And we got free throws coming from Giada Koldani. She's going to shoot her first 2 of the afternoon. 2 20-point games for her yesterday. The junior guard out of Lodi. Koldani. Cold as ice is what we call her here during the camp. She's good for the first. Short changed her second one. Can't connect. Here we go. Regaza push in transition. Picks her dribble up. Swim tries to get a tip away, but Winters being aggressive. Pugh, a little tip. Tries to save it. It's going back to the Dream. Timeout. 5-2 start. Aces have the lead. Dream trailing. We'll be right back here at the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Back here to play. Koldani running the point, drops it in to Beatty. Oh, they almost had the handoff there. Don't see it. Holder gets a shot blocked by Rakaza. It's an early morning block party. Play, try to get it up from swim. They don't call a foul. Here comes Rakaza. Great talk with her. I think the best part about the camp is, like, not only do I get to announce, but I get to coach the kids and mentor them throughout the day. And the girls obviously are always the most receptive to wanting to get better and take pointers. Had a great talk from my kid out of Elk Grove, Rakaza. And you already see the impacts. Her just playing aggressive, confident. That's what we want to see out here. Alexis Winters, we haven't seen her shoot a lot of shots, but yesterday in that three-point competition, boy, she was lights out. So hopefully we'll see her get a couple little jumpers. The 5'6" sophomore out of Greenville. Good inbound play, backdoor cut. Foul on the low end. And we're going to get an inbound. Stay here. Guys, turn the corner. Gets it tipped out. And it's going to stay here. Bent's on the inbound. Trying to find somebody to get open. Rakaza gets it, throws it up. Holder with the rebound, and it goes out of bounds. Coming back the other way. Winters. Drive. Loses her balance on the spin. Beatty, good hustle. Keeps up with it. It's going back the other way. Good job by Koldani. Is she cold as ice? She's like that. Give her two. And she gets her first official bucket on the board. She has three. Another one of my favorite players in the camp, especially on the girls' side. Alexis Winters at the point. Trying to find something here or get somebody open. Good screen by Rakaza to get her open. She shoots it. Koldani on the rebound. Sees swim ahead. She grabs, gathers, and we got a foul. Going to the free throw line. for Ariana Swim.
So you got that number 1 seed locked in yet? No. You need one more game? I don't know. I think you need one more based on the schedule. So you got the 4-5 matchup tonight.
Free throws.
How does that work, actually? It shouldn't be 4-5. It should be
4-5 to determine who goes and plays the number 1 seed the next morning. Yes.
I was thinking the number 1 seed just got it out of it.
Swim almost lines it up.
No, because
Actually,
they
no,
make
that
3 games.
Yeah, all right.
Can't connect on either one of them. Good hustle.
Levi, you have the records. You have records? Yeah.
Ragaza brings the ball back for the Aces. Winner's wide open, but doesn't look to shoot a 3 right there. Stop, pop, there it is. But she can't line it up. Here comes Cole Donnie. Looking, surveying. And we're going back the other way. Beatty against Pugh. Little step through block. Welcome to the block party from Beatty. Pugh playing really good in this first half of basketball. And we're going to have a short break here. Get everybody rehydrated. We'll see you back here at the NCS TV Basketball Summer Camp. Are back. 5-minute mark, 5-4 ball game. Everybody still trying to get acclimated and warmed up for this heat here. Ragaza goes past the first defender, but she loses it. Good save by Dean. Thought about it, kicks it out. Moser running the show. Here comes Beatty. Beatty versus Pugh. Trying to find a gap anywhere. But Ragaza, good defense. She tips it out. Coming full head of steam. Stop. Pops it. But can't connect it. Cole Donnie. Full head of steam. Nobody's stopping her. She's going to the free throw line. Regroup and gather in here. Koldani's going to shoot free throws. Good for the first. Nicknamed the cold one. No, she's ice. She's cold as ice. Other brother, cold one. Rebound, gets her follow. Doesn't connect. They call a foul. She's back to the free throw line. Just being aggressive. Good shot on the first. Hard left on the second. Nobody follows. Score switched, baby. The team in white is the dream. Here we go, just getting some technicalities worked out. Still hot outside. Ragaza tries to get it over Beatty, but can't. Here come a 3-on-2. Give her the ball. She don't see her. Swim said, let me get my own points. Tries to drive left. Koldani on the rebound. Put back. Good for two. She's cold as ice on the hottest day in summer. Ragaza, just love to see it. Like I said, 7th grader out of Elk Grove. Swim, pushing. Beatty, stop and pop. Just can't get the pop. Just got to keep her head up, trying to come off the screen. Double team. Finds Pugh, that's who they really need to get offensively going. Pugh, step through, but it's another block party from Koldani. And it goes off of Orange, is going the other way. I like the aggressiveness. That was Moser on that last play. Just being aggressive. A lot of these girls, it's not necessarily about they get everything right. It's just about getting more confident in the game, learning. And this group is probably the most coachable group that we've been with. Bence thought about it, got open, but just doesn't look to score. Ragaza surveying. She got the taller Koldani on her right now. Pugh with the mismatch, can't connect. Here comes Koldani. Push in transition. She finds Beatty. Beatty 1-2. Doesn't clock it in. Good shot still.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Turnover still on the last play. We got the Dream leading all scorers right now, but we're going to take a halftime break, get some water, get hydrated, and we'll see you back after the half here at NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Welcome back. Hope you got hydrated. We are here at the NCS TV Basketball Summer Camp. Giada right out of the half, getting ready to shoot. Kodani finds Holder. Holder looking at the basket this time, which is what we love. Bent on the steal. Good take by Miss Lily. No, that wasn't Lily. That was Lucy. Bent's brothers here. So the basketball is in her blood for sure. Looking for inbound. Regaza on the inbound. Thought about a shot. Picks her dribble up. Kicks it out to Winters. Winters trying to step back, get it over her defender, but can't. Pugh right there to clean all up the mess for two. Pugh for two. Try to get the backdoor cut to Kodani. Bents with the steal. Here she comes. Right hand. Lay it up for two, and they give her an and one. Lucy Bents for the old fashioned. Here we come. Beatty running point. Pugh picks up Sooner. Beatty turns the corner, but Pugh tries to get another block party invite. Beatty goes to the free throw line. Beatty good for the first. And a lot of just fun we having here. Kids helping us out through the scoreboard. Shout out to all of you amazing parents who's allowed your kids to come to the camp for this week. We greatly appreciate you. Beatty for two. Here comes Regaza. Turning the corner, looking for a shot. Ain't lining up, but I'm glad she's taking shots. It's the biggest thing. Shoot the ball. Good take down the lane and cold as ice. That would be Kodani, that is. Adds another two. Regaza shoots. Pugh gets it blocked out of here. I told y'all she's cold on the hottest day in summer. Here she comes. Nobody stops. Winner, get crossed up, shake and bake. Hey, we had bacon for breakfast. Still seems like it's in the tank. Here we go. Bents kicks off her foot.
Really? On my court? I think so. Has to be on my court because Jeremy's going over there.
Here comes Beatty. Pugh, little sag defense right here. Kodani. They're kind of waiting for her. Wanted to turn and look at the shot. Still nobody looking for a shot. Beatty turns the corner. She gonna shoot it with no problem. Gets a rebound, and it's going the other way. Bents for two. Push. Cross back. Pugh gets a little contact there, but goes up strong against Kodani. Kodani, no offense, gets everybody out of her way and gets the rebound. Here she comes. Moser, wide open down low, but can't connect. That was a great pass by Kodani, finding her open teammates. Regaza picks her dribble up, probably should have took one more. Bents for two, a little too hard. Here come that the other way. Oh, they call it travel.
Timeout!
After the travel, we got a 15-9 ball game. It's getting hot out here, so we got to make sure the kids hydrate.
Timeout!
Missed shots here. Like I said, we're going to take a little minute to hydrate, get back. We'll be right back after this short break. Back here, making sure the kids get all the water and hydration they need as it is getting hot on the black top. Regaza, thinking about it, very patient here, try to get the rip through, get past Holder, good defense by Holder. Bentz, oh my God, disrespectful by Kodani. Just a fly swatter out there. Inbound to Pugh. Gets her own follow-up, and she gets the two. Pugh for two from Crescent Mills. Koldani, survey, trying to orchestrate her team. Good backdoor cut by Swim. Just too much on that one. Can't line it up. Regaza. Cross coming downhill. Good up and under move. Pugh tries to save it. Tips it out. I think she stepped out. And we're going back the other way. Dream basketball. Backdoor cut again by Swim, but better defense by Bentz. Davies got the loose ball, couldn't keep hold of it. Here comes Regaza. Push, but she slows it up. Trying to get a screen. Oh, she gets past Holder with the Pugh screen. Thought about the jump shot, but dumps it down to Pugh. And she gets fouled on the arm, and she'll be going to the line. Pugh. Hard right from Pugh. Goes the other way. And again, I think the biggest response is coach is doing a great job implementing. But also, too, the kids are getting better. And that's the number one point. Moser, patient, finds Swim. Swim kills her dribble. Back to Cole Donnie for the dimey for two. She's cold as ice for a reason. 17-11. Good step in jumper from Bentz. Just a little too much on it. Here comes G. 1-2. Good dump down to Swim. Oh! And Alexis Winters, as hot as it is out here, takes the charge. Let's make sure she's okay. Tough as nails. Our three-point shooting MVP for the WNBA yesterday. Kick. Frustration setting in a little bit. Swim. Head of the pack. Oh, jumper. Got him. Swim. To a two-point bucket. Ariana, no hesitation. Right there, one of our 8th graders playing. We're going the other way. Regaza taking her time. Good defense by Holder. We know she got some defense in her. Want her to just go take that ball. Pugh, way to come and relieve some pressure. Good shot right there from Pugh. Pugh is a really good short corner jumper. She likes to get into her sweet spot. It's usually on that baseline side. She's been money all week from there. Good defense by Miss Beattie. Swim. Getting another one. Give her the bucket because he's out here swimming on them all. Give her 2 more. And the Dream extend their lead 21-11. Gonna take a short break here. Make sure all the kids stay hydrated. We'll see you back here on NorCal Sports TV Basketball Camp. Welcome back to my favorite label, which is the WNBA, of course. I'm Lauren Goodman. They call me Coach Goody out here. Voice gone, but who cares? We're still calling games. Winners, hard drive, and they call a foul. Is it on the ground or are we shooting? Oh, shots. Here we go. Miss Alexis Winters, I'm glad she got to regroup, get her some water. A little frustration setting in, but really love this kid here. Hard off the first. She just has like a toughness, a grit that I love to see. And she connects on the second. I know I'm going to be traveling out to Greenville to Indian Valley Academy to go see that 10th grader play this year because Man, she's got something special in her tank. Here comes Beatty. Pugh, good up and under there. Get Pugh on her feet. Pugh secures the rebound strong. Regaza looking up. Finds Winters. Dump down to Pugh. Good right hook. She follows her shot. I love just how Pugh follows. She is persistent. Very good rebounder. Beatty pushing transition. Tries to get it up, but the defense knocks her out, and it's going back the other way. Here comes Bence. Bence secures. Takes it up, but it gets fouled on the thing, and she's going to the line. First attempt from Miss Bence. She's good. Get it out the net. She got an and one play earlier.
That's not happening after lunch, though. Making sure everything's going to start 5 minutes early. All right, here we go.
Here we go. Regaza on the inbound. 4:40 left. She gets open for a shot, and she counts it for two. I told y'all, Elena Regaza out of El Grove. Kid got a good shot, working on her handle out here at the camp. Holder. Tries to get a pass. Good defense by Regaza. She saves it back for no reason, but here comes Regaza on the steal. Stop. Pop. Just a little heat check. Pugh. Who else on the rebound? Good rebound down there from Miss Bence. Kicks it out to Regaza. Great lineup jumper. Can't just connect. Winters keeps another offensive rebound. Pugh. The pivot queen. Because she going to keep her pivot strong, up and under. All of those. Here comes Beatty. Push it full head of steam. 1-2. Pulls it up. Can't connect it there, but she tries to follow. Give us a little attempt. Regaza with her head up. Smart play. Pugh. No call there. She got to fight through it. Bence, the last few possessions, making sure she gets in there and rebounds. Gets them some extra attempts. And the Aces just trailing by 6. So this hustle they putting on right now. Important. Bence in there again, getting a rebound. Pugh can't connect on that one. But here come the dream. Almost to the 2-minute mark. Bence with the steal. And she gets an and one play. Big body Bence from Miss Lucy Bence. She must have had a pep talk with one of her siblings this morning because she ate her Wheaties. "20 seconds away from our 2-minute stop. Beatty, patient. Gets her sweet spot and gets a crisp touch shot in over Pugh.
Timeout. Timeout.
And we officially get to our 2-minute mark. We have a timeout on both sides. You're watching us live at the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. back. Welcome, 23-18 ball game. It's the final 2 minutes, so everything is regulation. Kodani snatches it out the hand. Can we get a little jelly? And she gonna give me some. There we go. Kodani adding to her point total. She's a flat-out beast. I know I'm gonna be at St. Mary's next year. Making sure I see her, watching her throughout the summer. Regaza taking her time, trying to find an open man. Pugh comes out on the short corner a little bit more. She saves it. Winters ball's down. Play still active. And the ball's going to stay with the Aces.
Minute 17.
Waiting for the inbound. Winters tries to turn the corner, a little punch out from Kodani. It's going to stay with the Aces. Going back the other way. Under a minute left. 25-18. Dream leading big. Swim. Second backdoor cut. Just can't get it to go, but I can't deny her backdoor cuts. Getting open, moving without the basketball. That's what we want to see out here, man. She's working really, really hard. I know she's going to get one of them. Winters. Bentz still being aggressive to the basketball. She picks up full court. Here it is again. Finishes. Follows. Swim. For two of them. Count it.
3, 2, 1.
Great performance from these young ladies. We just got out the film room and they came straight to the court to play. Dream take the victory, 27-18 over the Aces. My name is Lauren Goodman. They call me Coach Goody. Shout out to my producer, Mr. Avery, and all of my camera people around court, too, that make us great. We got another game here in a minute. We'll see you guys back at the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp.